Candid Camera. We have a lot of new photos of the president-elect trying to take an ordinary vacation.
President-elect strolling in swim trunks. His wife Michelle in her one-piece bathing suit along with daughter Sasha enjoying the afternoon. Even a police officer scoping the grounds.
This morning, many are wondering, how did a photographer get these pictures?
How did the paparazzi get this close to the president-elect? And it wasn't just him, it's the whole first family in swimsuits.
The beaches in Hawaii, including Kailua Beach, where the Obamas are staying, are all public. And that makes keeping this family vacation private almost impossible. It's hard to stop a telephoto lens.
The lens was 2.5 feet long. The Secret Service were well aware of him. They saw him.
Secret Service had tried to keep the press at bay, banning reporters and cameras from the front entrance of the estate where the future first family is vacationing. But the beachside is wide open. Locals are also trying hard to get a glimpse of the soon-to-be commander-in-chief. The president-elect himself has acknowledged this kind of interest comes with the territory.
You don't have a lot of privacy, and that's one of the things that you have to sacrifice in order to run for president.
Photographer Chris Benke didn't hide what he was doing as he snapped the pictures from his perch on Kailua Beach.
The answer. Joining us in the telephone is Frank Griffin. He is the co-owner of the Bauer-Griffin agency. So did his security detail show any concern about the fact that your photographer was there?
He's still alive, and I therefore assume that he was allowed to do it.
Well, I must assume that the United States Secret Service do we need to be that flip about it? Could you just tell us whether or not he had any problems?
No, otherwise he wouldn't have taken them.
Right.
He was literally drawn a line in the sand by the security detail. He was told he wasn't allowed to cross that line in the sand. That line was approximately a football field away from the president-elect, and he complied with those instructions.
Drudge got a hold of this picture and also got hold of a similar one of Vladimir Putin. Is running an online poll asking people to vote on who looks more buff. And so far, Putin's winning 18,000 to 12,000 for Obama. And I'm kind of surprised. I thought Obama would run away with this, given the popularity of the Messiah. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's not just not what he says, but how he says it, but now how he looks when he says it. And the drive-bys are having obasms over this. They just think it is the coolest thing.
The Washington Post had this written on page 1, quote, "The sun glinted off chiseled pectorals." I feel like I'm in the middle of a bad novel. Sculpted during 4 weightlifting sessions each week in a body toned by regular treadmill runs and basketball games. If this is how excited the press gets over the future president's fitness, will they be able to objectively report on his policies? With us now, the author of A Slobbering Love Affair, the true and pathetic story of the torrid romance between Barack Obama and the mainstream media, Bernie Goldberg.
The sun glinted off pectoral. It's beautiful language. This is the kind of thing. This is the kind of thing you'd expect to find in a steamy romance novel with Fabio on the cover.
The Obama people wanted this picture of him strutting to be out.
Maybe yes, maybe no. I mean,
no,
this could have been. I mean, look, Hawaii
assume I'm
is huge,
correct.
big versus. I actually assume you're not correct. I assume that a paparazzi took it because it's not. Well, I mean, look, if we're going to disagree on the premise, we can't have a real argument. What I'm here to tell you as your culture warrior is that Barack Obama is going to be the first pop culture president we've seen in 50 years. America has not seen anything like this since Camelot and the Kennedys.
Well, wait a minute. You're just wondering if there will be more interest by agencies that tend to deal in celebrity than traditional news agencies.
Do you think Barack Obama is not a celebrity?
Oh, I absolutely think he's a celebrity.
Then there you go. Then I think that paparazzi. I know that Fellini coined the phrase, but paparazzi are photojournalists. They just happen to specialize in celebrity. But they are the last of the true photojournalists because very often they don't just do what they're told.
Look, it's the hardest thing about being president. How do you stay in touch with the flow of everyday life? When we were on vacation in Hawaii, I was greatly discouraged from going body surfing. Going to get shave ice was a major ordeal, and
were you told not to walk outside without your shirt on?
Well, I learned of that after the first day, but I think that
was that an embarrassment to you, or did you care? You got a lot of commentary about
it. It was It was silly, but you know, silliness goes with this job.
You got some flattery for that.
Well, you know, my wife was tickled by me blushing. Anyway, what point was I making here, John? We got sidetracked on
you were saying that
it
looks like you're going to win the